Niti scheme, working capital loan for street vendors.
Oh, hello, hello, hello. I see Sanjay Nirma, MLA and advisor for transport and better education. I take the privilege of inaugurating this MSME Promotion Council of India office in Dimapur for the people of Dimapur and the people of Nagaland. And God bless this office. So this is
That records we have, that track records we have. I'm sorry to say, but so it gives me immense joy today and pride to stand here in this historic occasion. In the inauguration of MSME PCI office in Dimapur, it's a milestone which, to foster the growth of MSMEs in Nagaland. We all joining hands together will mark a significant step, creating opportunities, empowering entrepreneurs, and laying a strong foundation for sustainable economic growth in the state. MSME Promotion Council of India aims to work hand in hand with government organizations, financial institutions, local entrepreneurs, and community leaders to ensure that our people, especially the youth and women, can access the benefits. I'll come to the benefits. The benefits, a lot of benefits are there, schemes are there, government schemes are there, and resources are available. We can avail those as well. This office will serve as a hub for guidance, training, and collaboration. This inauguration of this office is just the start, the first step, but the real work starts from today. To identify, provide mentorship, facilitate credit linkages, promote local industries, the youth of Nagaland to dream big and achieve greater heights. I invite all of you here to join hands with us in this journey and empower the youth and the general public. Let us make Dimapur and Nagaland as a whole a shining example of how the MSME sector can transform lives and communities. First, I will take you the benefits, why you should join MSME PCI as a member. I will take you through the benefits, what benefits can you avail. One can become a lifetime member of MSME Promotion Council India and enjoy lifetime privileges and benefits designed to support entrepreneurs, startups, and youth in the business journey. From startups to established businessmen, everybody can come and join hands and be a member. The first point, MSME loan. We need to understand what are the loans available, what are the schemes available which the government of India, our state government, has extended to the public. First, the youth should be aware, and how well can we utilize and avail those facilities. One of the biggest hurdles for entrepreneurs is to access finance, is accessing finance, loans. Without money, without investment, we cannot do anything. So as a lifetime member of MSME PCI, you will get hand-holding support in availing different kind of MSME loans, either from banks, from NBFCs, non-banking financial companies, and government schemes. So I will read one by one exactly what are the facilities, what are the schemes available also. Our support includes guidelines of loan eligibility, whoever eligible, what kind of loans. Understanding what banks and financial institutions look for in MSME loan applicants. So we'll be hand-holding, we'll be educating. That is very important. From the grassroots, from the So actually, we should understand the crux of the matter. Actually, we cannot go up from halfway. We cannot do start business. We have to start somewhere. So understanding is very important. Documentation assistance, information and assistance in applying for government-backed schemes, such as BMGB loans. Of course, Government of Nagaland, we all understand how difficult it is to get BMGB loans, Prime Minister Employment Generation Program, because of the last drawbacks which we have, what back records we have, back track records we have. I'm sorry to say, but lot of, it's not good to mention, but politically a lot of things are misleaded. The right person is not given the loan. However, somebody takes the privilege and they don't repay the loan. BMGP, this Prime Minister Employment Generation Program, this is a great linked subsidy scheme for the new entrepreneurs. Without any collateral, we don't need any collateral here. You know, now it has scaled up to 50 lakhs. So any startup can come forward. Bhotal consists of 3 loans, which is Shishu, Kishore, and Tarun categories. Small loans up to, these loans, Bhotal loans are up to 10 lakhs for startups and micro businesses, for mushrooming startups. We have CGD, MSC, whoever has already financial statements, whoever, somebody who is already established, or you want to go move forward beyond Nagaland, no, beyond this country. This CGD MSC loan, Credit Guarantee Fund Trust for micro, small enterprises. This is a collateral-free loan for MSMEs. Up to 10 crores you can avail. We have Stand Up India schemes, loans for women and SC, ST entrepreneurs, up to 1 CR. We have for small street vendors, PM Svaniti scheme, working capital loan for street vendors, etc. A lot of schemes are there. We'll be hand-holding. We will be encouraging the youths, guiding the youths towards the journey to be entrepreneurs. Also, we will license with banks. Right now, we have signed MOU with SBI. And in our website, SBI link is there where we can just directly apply loans from there. If you have the right documentations, you can avail those loans within 1 minute. We have a round of meetings with SBI officials as well, and people who has their financial statements and things, financial cash flows, you know, turnovers, balance sheet, ITR filing, everything's all, we can apply directly, and you can avail those loans as well. So we will be guiding, and the guidance in approaching the right banks, which banks you should go, preparing for loan interviews and improving chances of approval. The council MSME office here will try our level best to interact with the entrepreneurs, help them, give counseling, acting as a consultants as well.
I'm grateful that all the stakeholders required for such an venture is all here today. I hope that with this opening of our office here in Dimapur, a lot of our youngsters will be benefited through the various schemes that the MSME Government of India is doling out to our people. And I hope that with the opening of this office, a lot of people, and I'm so grateful that it is happening in my neighborhood, that this office is being opened. Our government employment sector, as we all know, is almost saturated. In fact, the government is overburdened with employment opportunities in the government sector. The government is, of course, not sleeping idly. The government of Nagaland has ventured to capture the imagination of our youth today in many of the schemes and departments that the government has ventured to open to benefit our youngsters, especially like the Department of Skill, IDEN, and TAFMA. All these departments is youth-centric. We have to find ways and means to see that our younger generations are somehow kept occupied in various fields of employment. As we all know, India, the largest chunk of the population of our country are the youth below the age of 35. Nagaland presents the same picture. Among this youth, if we look at the population born between the year of 1997 to 2012, which we popularly call them as the Gen Z, they are adaptive, they are innovative, they are entrepreneurial, they are technologically savvy, they are social media savvy, and they are quite restless and inquisitive. This is the chunk of population which will take us to achieve the vision of our government, which is Viksit Bharat 2047. If our vision of a developed nation by the year 2047 is to be realized, this is the chunk group of people who is going to lead the country tomorrow. And in this juncture, we need to do a lot of interventions in various levels, be it in the academics, be it in the skill sector, be it in the entrepreneurial level, be it in the technological level. All these sectors, we need to have innovative interventions starting today. Once we equip them, our country, our state is in safe hands. And this is where ventures like the MSME PCI plays the most important role. Today, like our chairman has just stated in his speech, there is a big vacuum. I agree with him. It is very important to build bridge between that part of the society and the government. Today, the government is trying its best to attract investment from private sector as well as the other PSUs. But because of our unique land holding systems, there are certain hiccups along the way. The government is trying to its best to iron out these problems. But the very idea behind construction of the foothill road is to connect all these special economic zones that the government has recognized, to encourage investment from outside. Whatever the government does, if MSME PCI does not come in, the government alone, it is very difficult for the government to quench the thirst of the aspiring youths. Therefore, I congratulate the MSME PCI for opening its branch office in Dimapur. I was told that various offices are open in various districts of the state. And that bridge that our chairman has spoken about, this is going to build bridges between the aspiring entrepreneurial youth, women of various sections of the society, nook and corner of the state, to come to the mainstream and see that they get benefits out of the government schemes that the government is doling out. Therefore, I see that this is a very, very significant milestone in the history of the MSME department to facilitate our people in whatever schemes and aims and objectives that our chairman has just narrated. I'll not go into detail since we have all heard about it. I encourage all the youths to take opportunity of the schemes that the government of India is giving, and through the MSME PCI Dimapur chapter, you try to get as much knowledge as possible, educate yourself how to avail all the schemes, and start a venture
where it will be self-sustaining and self-employment, gainful employment from there, get gainful employment from there. Therefore, our society, once we can achieve those targets, our society will be standing on firm footing, and our society will grow from strength to strength. Today, from a farming economy, let us try and envision of an entrepreneurial society where all of us, the sky is the limit for that. We can think beyond our boundaries, because the world has become so small today through technological developments. We can reach any part of the world today sitting at home. Therefore, let us try our best to see and seek advice from the MSME PCI and go forward from there and see that we create a successful society for ourselves. Congratulations to the officials of the MSME PCI Dimapur for opening your office here in Dimapur, and I hope that God will bless you and guide you in all your endeavors in days to come. Thank you so much. Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate and also like to thank the departments for approving the opening of this MSME BCI office Dimapur here in Dimapur and also in Indonesian village. Most of the speaker has already said, and especially our chairman, Nagaland State Chairman, Sri Lanuakam Chamia, has elaborated in detail about this, the activities and the main objective of this MSME BCI and how it will be functioning and what benefit our people will get. So here I would like to just share some views which I have experienced on my journey in different places in Nagaland. Today, if you see, Naga peoples are not lazy. Amana ji saile, amala bura buri kan, ekdam hard working thakiside, lazy thaganai. If you look today, our youngster, we don't want to work. We always wanted to find a white collar job, I would say. Now, sir has rightly said, like the employment opportunity is exhausted in Nagaland. Opportunity will come, vacancy will come, but it will not fit in all the educated people. We'll have to find an option. So the main option is what we are talking about today, the small, micro, small and medium enterprises. I think we'll have to start from with this step, and definitely we'll be able to achieve, and we'll have to bring and build the economy of Nagaland. I would say even Nagaland also is trying, like sir has said, there are different kinds of program government is giving, especially to the youths, like we have Chief Minister Microfinance Scheme, like different centrally sponsored schemes which have been availed by many people. But to avail that, we need certain traits, we need certain expertise. Aman expertise over like it. We used to have quarterly meeting of district level consultative meeting with all the banks, all the developmental departments. We always discuss about this kind of issues, especially banking. If you look at Dimapur, Dimapur is a bank and different branches, different banking sectors. They are willing to extend help and loan, but we need to fulfill certain criteria. And like our said, like earlier, many people have taken loan, but they fail to repay. Because of that, our youngsters are facing problems. And I would say, whenever there are subsidy schemes, Nagamanogan subsidy scheme they will apply. They want to take only the subsidy portions, not the other loan portions. See, how can you survive if you have a target to achieve something? If you want to build your economy or entrepreneurship with subsidy portion, it won't be possible. And because of that, we are facing problems. And I would say, like, there are lots of Nagas Nagaland is highly, we are agricultural land, and there are lots of opportunities. Many people from mainland, they are coming and investing here. And today, I would say, like even Nagaland is contemplating on declaring Nagaland special development zone on the foothill of this Nagaland state. And Dimapur, all of Dimapur is covered there. And definitely, we will get lots of opportunities in this kind of fields, in investment and small enterprises. And afterwards, it may become a big enterprises also. So I'd like to youngsters here kindly like the opportunities, avail these opportunities, registered here MSME PCI, so that you will learn and you will be guided and achieve your goal, especially in the field of entrepreneurship. I would like to request the MSME PCI also to kindly extend these offices to other remote areas also. There are many people who wanted to avail this kind of opportunities, but because of lack of awareness, they could not have face or achieve, or they could not avail this kind of opportunities. So that if we extend the remote district also, definitely it will help in building better economy of our state Nagaland. With these few words, I conclude, and also like to wish the MSME BCI Office Dimapur and the team all the best in their future endeavor. Thank you.
This is not just opening an office, but it is opening an opportunities for our people, for our state. As very detailed elaboration given by our chairman, I will not go into detail, but I tell you, it is not about the big houses, big business houses. It is not about the big entrepreneurs, but it is the micro, small and medium enterprises. They are the backbone of our nation's economy. We must know that. They are the backbone of our nation's economy because they create jobs, sustain families, and turn those small ideas into big successes. We must keep that in mind. Here in Nagaland, we are blessed with so many talented people, so many people with creativity and resources. Now, with this office here in Dimapur, I'm sure it will go a long way in helping our people to develop, to have this sense of entrepreneurial, and to develop the skills needed, required by our district, by our state. To our youth, I want to just in one sentence, I want to express and I want to convey this message to our youth as well as to our entrepreneurs. Dream. You must start with a dream. Dream boldly. At the same time, you must start small, not with big things, as mentioned by our honorable distinguished guest. But at the same time, you must aim high. You must aim high. Aim high. Your aim should be very high. See, this office will definitely help you, but that spark should come from your determination. Unless and until you have that spark, this office will definitely guide you, help you, but that spark should come from you, my dear entrepreneurs. Let this place become a lighthouse of hope and prosperity. Together, let us, build a future. And I assure you, TMC will definitely collaborate with MSME, PCI, Dimapur District, and the state as a whole to spread awareness. And I urge the members of this MSME PCI to make known this office to our people, to our businesses, so that I think together we can build a stronger and a healthier society. Thank you.